Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. Welcome with another important training, safety culture. Since been working for the last 19 years in more than 12 countries, a lot of companies I visited as a trainer, as a safety auditor. So even as a consultant. So let me just share, most of our safety leadership, even the top leadership, they are facing, the cultural safety issues because what they believe is their employees are very much, eager to take shortcuts. Uh, they love to be ignorant or, they don't follow the safety procedures and policies. So I always suggest them, you truly need to work on a safety culture, actually, how to create it and what is safety culture, key elements, and how you have to involve your employees so they can be supportive for your, like, let me give you one example, one slogan, like, can you be a safety manager of your own area, like janitor to general manager of all their areas, can they be safety manager of their own area? I mean, the housekeeping, the unnecessary items, any sort of abnormalities wouldn't be into their areas, actually. So for creating this culture where people believe on values or having some positive behaviors, it's required a lot of commitment and kind of trainings and communication. So let's discuss, before even you move on to create a safety culture, I would suggest ask 10 questions, which I'm going to share with all of you. Ask these 10 questions, and if you get the answer yes, then you can trust and you can believe that you have some level of safety culture. But if you get maximum no, then you will definitely find the areas which key elements you really need to improve, to create a safety culture. But of course, the moment you have a safety culture, that means better quality, better productivity, better customer satisfaction, more projects, more brand value in the market, and less stress in the company as well, because employees are very much responsible because of your trainings, because of your proper communication, because of your trust building environment where employees trust you as a leader and you trust on your team that they will not do anything silly or kind of having some unsafe acts or unsafe conditions, so they are the most responsible people, especially within their own area. So let's discuss these 10 questions, which I told you, like before even you start working on safety culture, ask these 10 questions, so it will give you a kind of a gap analysis or your current situation of your organization. So the number one question you really need to ask yourself, can workers, managers, and senior leaders freely communicate their concerns to each other without fear? So ask this question and evaluate and see what is the answer, either no or yes. Do you have this particular environment within your company? If it is there, like, without fear, people love to share each other and there isn't any communication gap or any sort of threatening environment, then go with yes, right? And then do your workers know all safety procedures and believe that they are important and necessary? Even this question, you can again evaluate, your organization even better than anyone else because you are working there for 8 hours or 12 hours. So ask the second question, and if you get the word yes, much better. But the third question is, can safety leaders and other managers cooperate on the same goals without tension and competing interest? Again, you know your organization. So make sure before you take yes or before you take no, both should be justified with some data analysis or kind of your genuine analysis. Actually, it shouldn't be like just take yes or no. No. Number four is, do leaders invest in equipment repairs, PPs, and necessary safety technologies? If it's yes, say yes. If it's no, but I mean, be honest. Be honest with all these 10 questions. Then you will have a very strong, neutral analysis or kind of a gap analysis of your safety culture. The number five is, are workers, the managers, or senior leaders willing to invest the needed time, money, and energy into the achieving the company safety objectives? So a kind of a commitment. So this commitment through some again data analysis, like your safety budget is there, top management committed to invest, they have sometimes open budget for safety, or their company safety objectives are in line with their business objectives or kind of business goals. Now, do senior leaders and managers regularly discuss new opportunities to improve safety? So evaluate your all meetings and understand either safety is an important concern within your organization, or just is a formality, or is just kind of to fulfill a bidding requirement, or having a culture to get the project from Saudi Aramco, from SABIC, or from any other brand. So you are the one going to evaluate, but honestly, then you will have a better picture. Number 7, are your safety and productivity goals mutually beneficial? Or your safety and productivity goals mutually beneficial? So make sure there is a justice within your organization. It's not like the whole burden you give to your employees and you expect your expectations are here, but on the other side, employees are suffering. I mean, they're not getting any benefit. But so if organization is getting a lot of benefits, then there should be a positive trickle down effect. So same benefits should go up to the down level for all the employees. So the trickle down effect is very much important here. Now, number 8 is, do managers and leaders take full responsibility when incidents happen? It's not like blame shame game always. Oh, this is the fault of the worker. This is no. If your workers are taking shortcut, they are careless, they are ignorant, they are having some unsafe acts, or they simply damn care about unsafe conditions, or they love to use, love to work even without PPs, or they are the heroes to use defective tools and equipment even. So accept your failure as a leader, be honest, and then move on with your better plans. So any incident happened, please, as a leader, take the full responsibility. Then you can improve something further, to avoid repetition, inshallah. Number 9, the second last question is, do workers have the power and autonomy to find and address safety problems daily? Is it your daily concern? Do you have a 1-minute safety meeting, or you have a toolbox meetings, or you have a daily, kind of a safety communication meeting, maybe 1 minute, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. So do you invest your time and you share with your, mutually all the employees? Are you sharing safety problems on a daily basis? If it's yes, excellent, mashallah. So the last question, do leaders take the time to educate, train, motivate, clarify, and remind workers? It's a refresh. It's a continuous reminder, of the company's safety goals. So continually, you need to keep alive these safety goals in the minds of your employees, so they can start realizing, because self-realization is critical. Otherwise, every day you'll be visiting, inspecting, you are on site, they are following safety, you are in the office, back in office, they simply damn care what is safety is all about. So you truly need to create a kind of a positive safety culture where people realize, yes, my safety, my responsibility. My department safety, my responsibility. My colleagues' safety, nearby the teammates. So of course, this kind of self-realization is very much important to create. But of course, it takes times. Changing that culture might be sometime 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. This all depends how you are a change ambassador or a kind of a mind changer. Actually, it depends on your effective leadership. So now we can discuss what is safety culture is all about. It's a game of values, leadership, ownership, communication, rules and procedures, recognition, self-verification for a nutshell understanding. But in detail, the safety culture is the product of individual and group. That means about their values, attitude, perceptions, competencies, and of course, pattern of behavior, that determine your commitment, and also the style and proficiency of an organization's health and safety management system, actually. Now, what is positive safety culture? So for easy understanding, remember this triangle. Like if your occupational safety is excellent within your company, product safety is well insured, and process safety is also validated and insured and maintained and sustained all the time. So you can say you have a positive safety culture. But for better understanding, remember, a safety culture can result in improved workplace health and safety and organization performance, of course. So your continual organizational performance go up and up. So your customer must be happy, your all stakeholders, all interested parties, they must be happy, including government regulatory bodies, your customers, the third party auditors, even your internal top management, they must also be happy that the organization performance is growing up and up, and nothing is going bad. Zero incident, zero accident club is well created, well maintained. So all employees, janitor to general manager, everyone is responsible and also accountable, to ensure their safety, especially within their own area. Now, remember, if you get answers, as I mentioned, all 10 questions we ask and all 10 answers you get in yes, then trust me, it's a great news for you. You have a better culture. Just the real challenge is maintain it, sustain it, and also improve continually wherever you get a chance, because the biggest room in the world is the room for further improvement. Now, let's discuss some of the key aspects of an effective culture. That's all required management commitment, visible management. You have to lead by example. Good communication between all levels of employees. Communication must be there. Employees training is critical. Active participation and motivation of your employees. As I mentioned, everyone have to play a role. It's a teamwork. It's not like only the safety department is responsible for safety. They're a supportive department. You are blessed actually if you have safety department and safety leaders on board available within your company, because they are the best motivators, they are the best trainers, they are the document providers, they are the one providing you safety policies, procedures, guiding you through the process, having some trainings, internal, external. So they are supporting you continually. They are not policing actually. The kind of policing culture, of course, that should also be discouraged. Inspection and fear-free employees interviews. You can have some inspection, cultural verification that everybody is following safety policies and procedures and rules and regulations, and no harm to have some employees interviews to verify rather than just tick, tick, tick and all records are okay. Like in one of the company, I asked the forklift operator, can you show me your 90 days, daily inspection record? And the moment he showed, everything was 100% tick, tick. And I asked him, do you know what you're taking? No, I don't know English, So then why you're taking? That's what the safety department told me to do. So we are also sometimes the ones, not realizing the importance of safety records actually. That's why the compliance with the safety procedures or kind of company procedures must be good enough. And learning organization, that means every time from the accident, from incident, from near misses, for kind of even external incident happened in other companies. So no harm to learn all these things, because learning by the mistakes of others or learning from your own mistakes is the best way to improve yourself, right? So I hope these 8 points will help you to ensure and implement some safety culture. And also how to create safety positive culture. Just remember, it's a game of communication. You need to provide training and lead by example. If you are a general manager not following safety rules, so who else will care, right? Develop and implement a positive reporting process actually. This kind of a reporting is one of the biggest challenge, because it's really hard to convince people to report. Like if I'm gonna say someone, please, if there is a even minor injury, please report. If there is any sharp edges or any kind of belt is broken or any machine is giving a weird sound, please report. If there is any near miss, please report. If something happened, instead of hiding, please report. So convincing people even on this one word is very much difficult sometimes, because people again, oh, he's my friend, he is if I'll report against him, he'll become my enemy. So it's not like blame shame game. I mean, we are supporting each other. So convincing people only for reporting one word, sometimes it's required a lot of your leadership, effective leadership, with especially the motivational skills, your kind of convincing power actually. How are you gonna convey? Maybe one-to-one counseling sometime. So then you can involve workers, and of course you can put all your safety culture plan into action, whatever things you are going to implement, and certain kind of safety policies and procedures mostly companies already have, but if you are not implementing them effectively, or you didn't maintain them or properly sustain them, and you are just trying to keep happy to your customer by showing them some records, then it's not the culture. You are just trying to fulfill the formalities of safety system. But if you truly implement effectively the safety management system as per international standards, trust me, safety culture is quite easy to implement. Yes, there is like every individual is different. You have to be psychiatrist. Nationalities are different. Education background is entirely different. Even every individual is a unique product actually. So you are the one as a leader have to show your some effective leadership skills. So to create this positive safety culture. So thank you very much. Now I decided to take one topic and will make sure not to make so lengthy videos, but of course the crux of the material which we can apply and follow, and I hope it will help. Please don't forget to subscribe your channel, Best International Training Zone. You can share, like if you are a safety professional, you are a safety leader, and you think some freshers are coming and you don't have time to guide them, to teach them, just refer your daily learning club, your channel like Training Zone, and they will start learning by themselves, inshallah. So gradually every day I'm trying to make it daily learning club, inshallah, relevant to safety, quality, health, environment, CSR like corporate social responsibility, and plenty of other international trainings. So I hope it will be helping our community, not only to Pakistanis, even to anyone in the world, in more than 200 countries. Thank you very much. Bye bye. So nice of you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.